I hear it way too often. People all the time saying things like, why does what I do matter anyway? We're all gonna die one day. Or things like, I can never do that. People like me just aren't meant to do those types of things. People like me are just meant to work a desk job, do everything the conventional way, and then die and live a meaningless life, basically.
Never try, never fail. Those are the words I live by.
Just follow the conventional wisdom, follow all the standards, never go outside the box, never get too high or too low, because why does my life matter? I'm here to say stop all that self-deprecating talk and acting as if like you don't matter. Are you fighting for your limitations more than you're fighting for your dreams and for yourself to be this masterpiece that God intended for you to be? In today's video, I'm here to bring on a super inspiring message for all those who are feeling down right now, or those who are feeling up and want some extra firepower to push them through towards their dreams. Today's video is going to be a reminder to you guys as to how much you really do matter in this world, and if you're one of my followers, I hope that you guys realize that you're meant for more than the conventional wisdom, and you're meant for way more than this low standard of living that may have been sold to you.
You are enough like you are, and that's why God created you. You are enough.
So anyways, let's get to the video now. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the Jared and James channel. I'm Jared Weiss. If you guys didn't know, that must mean that you're not subscribed to the channel, so you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think of this video. Follow me on every platform. So, I haven't done one of these in a while, one of these pure motivation hype up videos, so I feel like now is the perfect time to inject you guys with this as my healthy, motivational, inspirational injection, and to help you guys keep going on your paths and on your journeys to greatness. So, we see it all the time, and maybe now more than ever, people who don't seem to want to break the mold. People who just want to fit in, be like everyone else, live this mediocre existence. But remember, think about how you came into this world. Would God have put you here to be a slave to the system? Or on the other hand, did he give each and every one of us a powerful purpose and a reason for being here? And now think about this. Have you been living your life with those intentions? Have you been living your life as someone who's following a larger purpose?
Show me how you live. Show me how you fight.
You show you how I fight?
Yeah.
Or have you just been following that monotonous day-to-day life, not really living, only living for the weekends, and just waiting to die, basically? Even though, as I've spoken about numerous times, I don't believe that death is the end, and I actually think it's pretty foolish to think that. And think about this. The more that you get carried away into these low vibrational activities, whether it be drinking all the time, smoking, hanging out with negative people, eating low quality foods, the more you're going to feed that negative feedback loop, and you're just going to keep thinking to yourself, I don't matter, because you're treating yourself like someone who doesn't matter. What if instead of thinking of yourself like that, what if you thought of yourself as this high-powered spiritual being who has limitless potential and who every day has a purpose and a desire to make something matter and to make something meaningful?
Average people talk normal. Average people talk problems. The greats talk solutions.
Just as negative habits beget more negativity, positive habits can build and snowball in the same way, whether it be starting your day off right, getting outside more, filling yourself with high quality fuel, finding people who are going after their dreams in the same way that you hope to be going after yours, rather than those who are going to tear you down and who are going to tell you to stay in your box and stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Start building more positive habits and watch as things snowball and build in the positive direction. Just as, on the flip side of things, surrounding yourself with more negativity is only going to lead to more negative thoughts, more negative patterns, so it's up to us to break that cycle, to recognize and then break that cycle. As this one guy from this one motivational video I used to love to watch used to always say, the richest place in the world isn't Wall Street, it's not one of these big fancy neighborhoods, it's actually the graveyard. And why is that, he said?
The wealthiest place on the planet is not in the Far East where there's oil in the ground. It's not in South Africa where there are diamond mines. It's that the wealthiest place on the planet is the cemetery. Because there you find potential never realized. There you find dreams never pursued. There you find people allow themselves to be imprisoned by fear.
Because that's where all these amazing dreams, this wealth mindset of dreams that were never actually realized and put into action, actually went. And when you think about this from a spiritual sense, energy can't be created or destroyed. So when you have this stagnant energy, when you have all these incredible ideas, goals, for yourself, and then you never put those into action, those are just going to be stagnant, and they're never going to go anywhere. And then when you die, quote unquote,
Are we dead? You know, I was just wondering the same thing. Did I die?
because death isn't the end, this is just going to become part of that stagnant energy, which never actually transformed into some beautiful creation that could have had the power to transform your soul and so many other awakening souls out there for the better. Why do you think they want you, they being the parasite class, ruling class, old guard, whatever you want to call them, why do you think they want you doing drugs and drinking all the time, taking a job that you hate, filling yourself up with poison, whether it be food-wise, whether it be media-wise, and then letting all these celebrities do all the cool stuff, where the experts tell you why your way of thinking is wrong, and you just have to blindly trust them? Why do they have to work so hard to program you to be less than you are, and to cage in your mind, and to convince you that going after your dreams isn't safe, it's not smart? Could it be because you're actually so special beyond belief, and that if you actually knew that, you'd realize how no container out there and no system could actually hold you in and contain you? And you'd understand how being controlled or being brainwashed, whether spiritually, physically, mentally, wouldn't make sense because it can't possibly contain your limitless power and your limitless potential.
I found a lot of people pretty much that way. They've got an awful lot underneath the surface, but until they bring it out and take it to the marketplace, they will never realize even a minute fraction.
As one of my favorite all-time quotes goes, as many of us have heard from the movie Coach Carter, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same as we are liberated from our own fear. Our presence automatically liberates others. So by remembering this, by remembering that you're one of God's special creations who was born to shine, and who was not born to play it small, you're actually going to liberate others and you're going to inspire others to shine their own best light on the world. It's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. It's our incredible power that we possess within that's been hidden, that's been pushed down, that's been forgotten about. That's actually what we need to let shine. And we need to break free from the mold, we need to break free from the crowd. We need to remember who we are and what we're doing here.
You will show him you remember that he is Mr. Incredible, and you will remind him who you are.
You were born to shine. Never forget that. Never let your dreams die because of a fear to go after them. It's up to you to see them all the way through, no matter how hard it gets.
If life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Let your reasons get you back up.
You have that vision in your head for a reason. It's not just some randomness. It's because you were chosen to put forth your best light into the world. And by not doing so, you're denying your higher purpose.
No matter what happens to you, it ain't over.
Remember to see every challenge as more of a reason to keep going.
Now, whatever you've been through, whatever that is, guess what? You still here.
And as a catapult, as something that's going to bring you even further rather than a setback.
Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you asked God for.
It's like when it came to my whole situation with my whole life-threatening illness that I've been healing from for the past several years. If I didn't have a purpose here on this earth anymore, God would have just let me die in that hospital bed, and I would have been carrying out my further purpose in heaven or in the next life or in another realm.
He ain't through with you. If he was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning.
And he wouldn't have let me keep going, conquering every obstacle, going through every struggle, and emerging stronger on the other side. That all would have just been for another lifetime, if I wasn't meant to still be here. But not me, and not you if you're someone who's resonating with this message, and who's inspired by what I'm saying. What if you thought of your life as like a movie script? And what if you realized that with every action you take and every decision, you're writing the script for your life? Would this movie end up being one that you would love to watch? Would you even be the main character in your movie? Would this be something that would be powerful for others to see? Also, would you be making the same decisions that you are right now? And would those decisions be ones that your future self or even your past self would thank you for? I mean, some of you guys out there, not talking to my followers, obviously, because all you guys are strong, awakening, passionate, heart-filled, driven souls. But for the other people out there, some people will even willingly poison themselves so the people in power don't even have to do it to you, because these people will actually willingly buy into the propaganda and will convince themselves that they don't matter, and they're actually choosing to believe in their insignificance rather than their limitless potential. They're not even going to try to become anything more than what they are, because that would actually require some work. It would require some effort. It would most likely require overcoming setbacks and obstacles. And some people, for whatever reason, would choose to deny their higher purpose. But that's not you. And I know that if you're still watching, that's never going to be you. And through every obstacle, through every challenge that you faced, you're still here, you're still going, you're still fighting. And I want you to remember that that dream is not dead unless you quit. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what you've been through, it doesn't matter what anyone else says about you. If you still believe it's possible, then it is, and you need to show the world that it is. Because if you don't, then what are you doing here? Remember, God chose you. He chose you for this reason, to be your full light, speak your full truth, and to be your best self, and to be a disservice to do anything otherwise. And of course, we're all gonna fall, we're all gonna falter at times because humans aren't perfect.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
But in this strive for perfection, in this strive for greatness, we can do way more than we ever thought possible. Remember, break down the word impossible, I'm possible. And one last point I want to make, remember that the energy that you're able to give in the world is what you manifested. So if you're telling yourself over and over again that you don't matter, and your actions show this, if you're treating yourself like some rusty old car,
think about this, son. How many places you'll see on one tank of gas,
as opposed to the Ferrari or Lamborghini gold-plated car that you really are and that you were designed to be, then why would you expect a truly fulfilling life if you're just gonna poison yourself, if you're gonna live for 2 out of the 7 days of the week, if you're gonna surround yourself with people who only bring you down, put bad input after bad input into your body, into your mind, then why would you expect a different result? Treat yourself like you are the special creation that you are, and watch what happens. Anyways, guys, I hope that this message inspires you guys. Let's go after your dreams, keep going on whatever journey you might be on, see it all the way through. This is a reminder to myself too, and I love you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay grinding, stay hustling, never give up, remember your why, remember your purpose, and you're gonna go on to do amazing things. Love you guys, peace.